Now that I blew off colors in the last tutorial, let me show you how to change colors if you're interested in changing colors. So there's two different ways that I'm using to change colors in the project manager. The first way is with a cell like this, or in this case, a group of merge cells. They simply have a background color, a fill color. And you can just come up here and pick whatever color you want to. I'm using that purple. And if you don't like that purple, you can get whatever color you want. Maybe you like that gold right there. You can also click and drag across whole sections of cells and put in that color just the way you want. Which gold was that? The third one down? Yeah, I think that was the right one. Yeah, that's the same one. So you can customize colors that way. Another thing that I'm doing is doing what's called conditional formatting. If I right click on the cell, I can pull up conditional formatting. When I do, the conditional formatting comes up here as rules. So let's talk about these checkboxes. Every one of the checkboxes in the project manager has got conditional formatting. That means that the format of the cell changes depending on the conditions. The conditions are the rules that I set up, and I can add as many rules as I want to govern any particular cell. All the checkbox cells have the same set of rules. Rule number 1, text contains no. I'm going to click on that, and that breaks down the rule. So this rule is saying if the text contains no, then the formatting will be fill color red and text color, in this case, white. And I can change that rule if I want to. And notice in this case, that rule is being applied to lots of different cells because it's applying to all the checkboxes and the whole thing. I can hit done when I'm done. And there's that rule for determining that the cell is going to be red with white text if it contains the word no. If it contains the word yes, then it's going to be a fill color of green and a text color of white. And I know that you don't see the words yes or no, but technically, if I was to double click on one of these cells, then a red is equivalent to no. And if I was to check the box and double click on it, you can see that's the equivalent to yes. That's the kind of programming that's in there. Now let's just right click and show you that really quick. Oh, let me get out of conditional formatting, and I'm going to right click on that cell and go ahead and introduce you to data validation checkboxes. So the kind of data validation that's on that cell is called a checkbox, and I'm using custom cell values. If it's checked, that's the equivalent to having the word yes in that cell, and if it's unchecked, that's the equivalent to no, and that's why it's saying yes or no whenever you don't put anything other than a check in there. So that you can, by the way, remove validation if you want to. So all those boxes are being controlled by two things. It's data validation, and then it is conditional formatting to change its color. I'm using conditional formatting in some other places as well, and I'll be showing you how to change those later on. I just wanted to introduce you to the concept now.